And why did you decide to go into smooth jazz?
It just kind of happened. It was like when I was in school, I studied straight ahead jazz and you know, bebop and hard bop, and then I moved to New York and I was playing mostly funk. And I just, I'm trying to think how it became smooth jazz. I guess I went on tour with Pieces of a Dream. I would say that's what started it. And really started listening to Grover Washington Jr. and playing around the festivals like that, and it just kind of went in that direction.
Well, speaking of Pieces of a Dream, please tell us about your experience working with them.
Oh, wow, this a couple of years ago, they were really the first group that gave me a shot at playing some of these bigger venues and festivals. James Lloyd, who's your musical director, kind of believed in me and gave me a shot to go on tour with them. And their manager actually became my manager at the time too, Dan Harmon. And they were trying to get me a record deal, and they thought if they put me on tour with Pieces of a Dream, they'd get me more exposure, and it was an awesome experience. And then I never ended up getting the record deal, and it just kind of, you know, I stopped touring with them and stuff like that. So it was like a short little run of festivals that just gave me this taste of what was out there, and then it took me a couple more years to actually get my own deal and start doing my own show. But it's what really got me thinking, wow, this is what I want to do. I have to keep working at it and trying to get signed and those type of things.
Well, besides Pieces of a Dream, what artists have inspired you?
Oh, wow. Well, there's been a couple that I've gotten to play with over the last year or two that, you know, just playing on a show with them and watching what they do was really inspiring. Brian Bromberg, just an amazing musician. I play with him at the Berks Festival. He's absolutely awesome. And he always has like this incredible band with him that I had the opportunity to be in once. That was really, Marion was in it, and Jeff Lorber, and Michael Langton, and God, it was just this all-star band type of situation. So a couple of things like that. And then I mostly listened to growing up more like Freddie Hubbard and Oscar Peterson and the bebop, smooth jazz, or straight ahead jazz type of people. So it's a mix of both.
Your CD, Bloom, has done very well. Are you working on a new CD?
I am working on a new CD. I actually, in the summer, flew out to Phoenix with Michael Browning, the same producer that did Bloom, and we did about half the CD. And now I'm working on flying back out to finish the rest of it. But with school and touring, and I haven't gotten back out there. So probably, actually within the next 3 weeks, I'll probably fly out and finish it, and it'll be released in early 2011.
So have you written any of the songs on your new CD?
I've written a lot of them. I think with the Bloom CD, I wrote a little bit and we collaborated. I think I wrote maybe 3 of the songs, but this new CD is really a lot more me. And I'm already really, really proud of it, even just the half that we've gotten done. Me and Michael have written a lot together, but he's also just kind of just gotten more into me and what's important to me musically and how I've been growing, and I think it's more of a reflection of my writing and my playing and things like that, so it's pretty exciting.
And do you have any guest artists?
I do. We're not through picking them out. I think Brian Bromberg might play a track for me, so I'm excited about that. I've been talking to Marion, because he played on the Bloom CD, to get him again, and then some of the guys that played tonight at Catalina I've already recorded on my CD, like Tim Veeder playing saxophone, and yeah, Freddie Fox played guitar, and so yeah, we're still kind of putting together some of the guest artists, but that's a few. There's going to be a bunch.
So when do you expect it to be released?
We're thinking first quarter next year, like March, probably around March. We'll probably release a single in January, like right at the start of the year. So that's what we're looking at now. So hopefully we can get it done.
So you're from Buffalo, New York, and you're now living in New Jersey. How did you get to New Jersey?
Basically, I went to graduate school in Boston, and when I finished school, all I wanted to do was play in New York City, was play jazz there. So, like I said, I got the teaching job. My first teaching job was in Long Island, so I just kind of have moved around New York City teaching to be able to be around New York and play. So my latest teaching job is in New Jersey, so that's why I live in like northern Jersey, right by the city.
Oh. So do you have any other exciting projects coming up?
Wow, really the CD is the big focus. I've been getting a lot of calls to play on other people's CDs, so you'll probably be seeing like an occasional track here and there of maybe being featured on someone's CD or things like that. But right now it's really like just focused on this second CD.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to our conversation?
No, I was excited to be here at Catalina again, because last year at Catalina really, I would say it just launched my career. I mean, Art brought me here 3 weekends last year, and that was that was the second show I ever did with this project by myself, and it's just been, I can't even tell you how much stuff I've done over the last year, and I think a lot of it is because he put me out there and let all these people see me, and it's just I was saying in the show, I'm just feeling nostalgic just being here and doing it again, so couldn't be happier. Everything's good.
Well, thank you for coming to Catalina and visiting us.
My pleasure.
And please come again next year.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for spending time with us, Cindy.
Thank you.